Hey everyone, Jedi Mike here. We're back in another video. Today we got some exclusive and breaking news being reported by The Wrap by Humberto Gonzalez that Chris Evans, who played Captain America, Steve Rogers, is set to make his Marvel return, even though he did that a couple months ago. But he's gonna make his return to Avengers Doomsday. Quote this article here. Chris Evans sets Marvel return in Avengers Doomsday exclusive. The actor most recently appeared in Deadpool and Wolverine as his Fantastic Four character, Johnny Storm. Chris Evans is returning to the Marvel Cinematic Universe as part of the cast of Avengers Doomsday, the highly anticipated sequel that will also star Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. The Wrap has learned exclusively. Evans will be involved in some capacity, but the extent and nature of his role is currently unknown. After the sunsetting his Steve Rogers character in 2019's Avengers Endgame, Evans recently made a brief MCU return in the summer's Deadpool and Wolverine, but as his character Johnny Storm from Fox's Fantastic Four movies, not as Captain America. The Russo brothers, who directed both Evans and Downey Jr. in Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame, are returning to direct. Avengers Doomsday is direct sequel, and it's direct sequel to Avengers Secret Wars. So then again, this is word for word, verbatim for what was said about this report. That is an undisclosed role currently at the moment, a mysterious role. But because the fact that you made this particular announcement, it doesn't tell me that it's going to be its equivalent to his cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine as Johnny Storm, because that would have just been a cameo you would have saved. But at the same time, to me, if it is a cameo, it'll be extremely redundant to do this. Even if they're like 2 years apart, still, like a cameo for what? Just a dumb Captain America, evil Captain America, like, Anyway, but yeah. Well, again, what's your thoughts in terms of the article report about this? That okay, if it is true, okay, because Marvel can be quick to say this is BS and everything. Again, this has happened before, like almost, I think either months ago, earlier this year, when we heard something like, oh yeah, Chris Evans signed to come back as Captain America, and then Chris Evans like, oh, this is the first time I'm hearing this. But this is before we realized he came back for Deadpool and Wolverine. This is before he became on Deadpool and Wolverine with his cameo. So like that's what he was coming back for. But then this come out, right? So, but anyway, what is just your thoughts on that? If this is true, will you be okay with this?
I mean, as I was saying, it's like, this isn't something I was surprised about, because I felt like if they were going to end this multiverse saga and go into whatever the heck is happening next for the MCU, mutant saga or not, I felt like there's only a limited amount of time you have to bring back any of the original characters that have left. And Steve Rogers is Chris Evans is one of those ones that I was like, if anything, most likely he will return one more time. Again, they say undisclosed roles, so it's like, oh, we don't know who he is. Could he be Cap? Could he be an alternate reality Cap? Who knows? All I am saying, if this is true, which again, I'm not opposed to any of these guys coming back, but if this is true, the one thing that I have always, well, I haven't said on this channel before, but it's like the one thing that I always want is that if you're going to bring back a character, that they don't overstage or make the other characters look incompetent or bad, especially since 9 times out of 10, and I think around the same time that this came out, it said that Anthony Mackie, yes, is going to be in Avengers Doomsday, that he does not that even though Chris is coming back, that moment doesn't overshadow Anthony or Sam Wilson's status as Captain America.
But it does, though. I get by default.
I get that, because it's like, he was the first. Everyone loves Chris Evans's role as Captain America. I get that. But what I'm saying is like, and yes, I know that it's probably stupid to even say it, because it's like, just the nature of him coming back, regardless of how long within the runtime he's in there for, whether it's longer than his cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine or not, that it's just going to by default overstage it. But I'm hoping that it doesn't take away from whatever any other character, like I feel like he won't overtake it Robert Downey, but I feel like in terms of any other characters that it doesn't. I see you shaking your head. I'm saying that in terms of, for me, when it comes to bringing back a character like this, even though you are happy that this character is back, especially since we're in an Avengers movie, that this does not overshadow any other characters that is supposed to have some level of importance within this movie. Again, this article could be complete bullshit. Like, literally, by the time we're done with this, Marvel or Chris Evans or somebody, Sarah Finch or somebody could literally come out and say, that is not correct. And any information about Doomsday or Secret Wars, we will give to you when the time is right if we want to tell you that. But this is bullshit. They could literally say that tomorrow morning, like as of the time of this recording, tomorrow morning. So right now, I'm just going to take it with a grain of salt. If he does come back, as I said, I kind of expected it to happen within these two Avengers movies. And yes, I know just by the nature of him being there, there's going to be a slight moment, like even like whether it's towards the middle of the movie or the end of the movie, that people are going to not think about Sam Wilson. But I hope that it doesn't like blank him out of people's minds when they talk about the movie post. I know that you already feel like it's going to, if again this is true, but again,
my anger is not directed to Marvel. I wanted to make this very, very clear. It's not directed to Marvel because again, they could simply make this a situation where, hey, creatively we're trying to make like a crime syndicate of the Avengers, I guess. Shout out to DC comic readers if you know what I'm talking about. If you're gonna, as a journalist, I'll just say this: yes, a journalist. We all have to do our job here. As a member of press as well, I get it. Trying to get the scoop, trying to get that. But at the same time, if this is not true, or if it is true, whatever, is the fact of that negative attention that's going to automatically go to Sam Wilson's Captain America on top of what he already have existently, is exactly what happened when the Marvels came out and the Variety article that dropped about, oh, Marvel's in trouble. Let's see all the reasons why Marvel is in trouble, XYZ, which is just reiterating the stuff we knew earlier that year. And they did that literally a week before the movie come out during a strike, and almost a week before the strike was lifted. That's what I'm saying, and it was already dead on arrival. So that's my point. That's my only thing, is just that you want films to be put in a position to succeed best as possible, right? And whether the movie is bad or whatever, we'll judge that when we actually see the film. But any negative press and things that are not true, whatever, or something that, well, really didn't need to know that before, it's like saying, hey, a character's death happened in this movie. It's like, well, it doesn't matter because they're coming back in the next movie. Like, for example, I'm watching Avengers Endgame. Nobody give a damn about the Black Widow movie. Why? Because we already know she's dead. Like, and that's hard for a lot of people. Like, do your first and only Black Widow movie after she's dead. Like, come on. Like, but no, yeah. Anyway, that's saying. By the way, bring her back. What's she gonna play? Huh? Like, what's the alternate version? You already have the sister playing Black Widow, but no, we can't. No, we gotta bring everybody back. We gotta bring everybody back on this. But you gotta have him as Hydra Cap, have him as Dr. Doom. Have her as, I don't know, like an enchantress and stuff like that. Have Thor as I don't know, evil Hercules or something. I don't know, something. I don't get, like, it just at this point I don't know. But yeah. But regardless of this, let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Your thoughts on this. Or do you believe this is true, that Chris Evans is coming back in a mysterious role, not as Captain America or anything, but he's coming back in a mysterious role in Avengers Doomsday. Again, by taping this recording, hey, they might debunk it. Who knows? But if this is true, what are your thoughts in the comment section down below? You think this is a good idea? Let us know down below. All right, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video.